Sophia had never been one to shy away from solitude. At 20, she found comfort in quiet places, far from the city's endless noise. When her parents decided to take a spontaneous trip, leaving her alone in their secluded cabin deep within the Whispering Pines forest, she welcomed the isolation. It was the first evening. The setting sun bled through the thick canopy, casting long, finger-like shadows across the wooden floorboards. She lit a few candles, the flickering flames struggling against the thickening darkness outside. Her only company was the soft hum of the wind weaving through the trees, occasionally punctuated by the rustle of leaves. As night enveloped the cabin, Sophia curled up on the couch, engrossed in an old novel. Hours passed unnoticed until a sudden knock shattered the silence. She froze, her heart thudding painfully in her chest. Who could it be? No one ever ventured this deep into the forest. Cautiously, she approached the door, peering through the peephole. Nothing. Just the dark outline of trees and the faint glow of moonlight. She laughed nervously, blaming her imagination and the eerie ambiance. But as she turned away, the knock came again, louder this time, more insistent. Sophia, a whisper drifted through the door, a voice she recognized all too well, her mother's. Confused, she hesitated. Her parents weren't due back for days. She called out, her voice trembling. "Mom?" No response, only silence. Her fingers hovered over the doorknob before she pulled back. Her instincts screamed danger. The knocking ceased, replaced by a new sound, a soft scratching, like nails dragging across wood, moving along the walls of the cabin. Sophia backed away, clutching her phone, only to find there was no signal. She was utterly alone. Determined not to be frightened by tricks of the mind, she decided to check the perimeter. Grabbing a flashlight, she ventured outside. The cold air nipped at her skin as she circled the cabin. Each beam of light revealed nothing but endless trees and thick underbrush. Suddenly, a chilling cry pierced the night, echoing through the trees. It sounded like a child, lost and scared. Her heart clenched. Memories flooded back her little brother, who had wandered off years ago during a family hike, never to be found. The pain of that loss gripped her every day. Was it possible? Could he have survived? Against all reason, she followed the cries, deeper into the woods. The voice led her to a small clearing, but there was no one. Only the wind, whispering through the branches. Panic set in as she realized how far she'd wandered. The path back seemed to vanish, swallowed by darkness. Turning around, she froze. At the edge of the clearing stood a figure, barely visible in the dim moonlight. It looked like her brother, but distorted his features, twisted, eyes hollow. He raised a hand, pointing back toward the cabin. Terrified, Sophia ran, branches clawing at her skin. When she finally burst through the cabin door, she locked it behind her, gasping for breath. The scratching began again, this time at the windows, shadows flitting just beyond the glass. Curling up in the corner, she shut her eyes tight, tears streaming down her face. The whispers grew louder, voices she recognized, her parents, her brother pleading for her to come outside. Hours passed before she dared to open her eyes. Morning light seeped through the curtains, chasing away the night's horrors. Gathering her courage, she stepped outside. In the mud around the cabin, she saw footprints small, barefoot, leading into the forest and disappearing into the dense trees. Sophia knew she had to leave. Packing quickly, she fled the cabin, never looking back. The forest kept its secrets, the whispers in the pines fading with distance. But deep in her heart, she knew something waited there, lurking among the trees, calling her name, waiting for her return.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.